The soul is the protection of Krishna. Therefore, ultimately, he is our dearmost friend. We are trying to love somebody. That somebody is a perverted reflection of Krishna. Actually, just like the child is searching after the mother's breast, and it is crying. If somebody takes the child, he is not satisfied because he cannot express that I want my mother. Similarly, we are hankering after loving Krishna in a perverted way. But because we have no information of Krishna, we have forgotten our relationship with Krishna. Therefore, we are loving this body, that body. Ultimately, I am loving a cat or dog or something. The love is there, but we have misplaced the love. As soon as we replace our love to Krishna, then our perfection of love is manifested and our perfection of life is also achieved. Lord Chaitanya preached this philosophy, the prema pumartha maha. Prema means love. His philosophy, Lord Chaitanya's philosophy is Aradha Bhagavan Brajasa Tanaya. Brajasa Tanaya means Krishna. Krishna appeared as the son of the king of Braja, Vrindavan. Therefore, and Tanaya means son. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is propagation, his teaching, the substance of his teaching is that Krishna is the most worshipable object. Aradha Bhagavan Vijasita Tadhyamam Vrindavanam. And as he is worshipable, similarly he place, the Vrindavan, where he appears, that is also worshipable. Aradha Bhagavan Vijasita Tadhyamam Vrindavanam Ramya Kati Upasana Brajavadu Vija Kalpita. And the method of worship, the best method of worship of Krishna was exhibited by the gopis. Now, what was the worshipable method of gopis? The gopis, they are not very learned scholars or Vedanti or theosophists or mental speculators, not. They are ordinary village girls, and that also not coming of a very high royal family or Brahmin family. They were cow herdsmen. So their fathers were not very rich, but they had several cows, that's all. So the gopis' method of Krishna worship was that they could not forget Krishna even for a moment. That was their quality. Whereas many verses about the mental situation of the gopis, I shall just try to explain about their mentality, how they are loving Krishna. Krishna used to take his cows to the forest for pasture. And the gopis, when Krishna is away from the village, the gopis were thinking, oh, Krishna is so soft, and he is walking barefooted on the stones and chips of stones, and they are pricking his foot. how much he is suffering. In this way they are thinking and crying. Krishna is away from the village and is walking in the forest, and the gopis are thinking at home that how much troublesome the walking is that he has gone out. In this way there are so many. While they were at home, while they were cooking, or they were feeding their children, always they are thinking of Krishna. That was their sense. They were so much absorbed in thought of Krishna that not a single moment were without Krishna consciousness. So therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommends that rama kasintupasana bhajavadhu bhargavi jakarshita. There is no better method of worship than it was conceived by the gopis. And what is that? The gopis, 24 hours, they are always Krishna conscious. They are requesting Krishna. My dear Krishna, many yogis, many saintly persons, they go to the forest and meditate upon your lotus feet, but they cannot fix up. They cannot fix up. They meditate your lotus feet, but still they think of something else. They are not perfect. Their meditation fails. But in our case, your lotus feet is so much fixed up in our heart that we are thinking of you and we cannot discharge our family duties. So kindly get out of our heart. That's it. Please excuse, kindly go out of our heart so that we can do our duties. That was the prayer. Therefore, that is Krishna consciousness. I love Krishna consciousness. You have to mold your life in such a way that you cannot think of Krishna. You cannot think but Krishna only. So that is why doing their duties, then outside, they have their husbands, children. But in spite of all these things, they were thinking of Krishna. So this is the instruction in the Bhagavad Gita. Manvana bhava madhapta madhyajman manastiri. Krishna says that always be thinking of me in your mind. Manmana means manmana bhava madhapta, and become my devotee. Don't think me as your enemy. Sometimes Krishna is thought of as enemy. That kind of thought is useless. Not useless. Of course, the enemy is thought of Krishna, they also got salvation. Because after all, the thought of Krishna. But not in that way. Krishna says, Manmana bhava mad bhakta. That's becoming my lover and devotee. Manmana bhava mad bhakta madhyaji. Just worship me. Madhyaji man namaskuru, and offer your obeisance unto me. In this way, HareKrsnaTV will come back to me. Asankhya, without any doubt. So this is the benefit of Krishna consciousness. And Prahlad Maharaj is teaching that in this human form of life, especially from childhood, people should be taught God consciousness, Krishna consciousness, somehow or other. Then life will be successful. Don't spoil your life. Otherwise, this is the instruction we have begun, and it will continue. It will stop. If any